I'm back, bitches. They brought a real nigga down, but I'm back up. She's back. No, for real. Honestly, sorry for the late, I guess, upload for the next video. I kind of went through a lot of things. It was honestly fucking awful. Dental issues is fucking terrible. We don't wish mouth pain on nobody. Well, I mean, you can wish it on somebody you don't like. Not last week, but the week before last, I was supposed to do the third part to my 3-part series of Hate by Tate James, but update, we're not gonna do that anymore, and only because I kind of found that book to be a little bit boring and I wasn't really messing with it. So fuck it. Right, today is going to be a different video. Today is not going to be anything about that book series. As of right now, we are dropping that book series, period. Only because I was completely bored with it, and I guess if one day I decided to pick it back up, then I'll pick it back up. But as for today, what we are going to be doing is storyboard rewind. Now, technically, I'm not really finna get all into storyboard rewind, but basically what that is essentially I'm watching a movie, TV show, anything cinema wise, and I'm coming back telling you exactly what's going on, and we can review it at the end, honestly. But I don't even think I have to review it at the end. As I go through these stories, I kind of let you know exactly how I feel as I'm going through them. So without further ado, let's get into the motherfucking video. Obviously, she's back for today. And what do we call her? The what? Bad bitch tablet. Okay, so our video today is gonna be about a movie called Fallen. And I think there's multiple movies about, well, I'm not sure if it's about the same thing, but multiple movies named the same thing. But what movie we're specifically going with is Fallen 2016. I'm not gonna lie. Let me start this off now. First of all, even though I don't know what I was on, like when I was younger, like I was really more into my gaming channels and like Nickelodeon. That was me. So I didn't really watch none of this like I am in it now. So y'all, when I watched this movie, this is like a whole new experience to me. I never experienced this when I was younger. Y'all, I was eating it up. And hold on. I think from like beginning to end, like the beginning it was more like, okay, it's cool, like, female character, she's alright, main character, cool, boom, boom, boom. As soon as it getting towards the end, I was sitting here eating it up. But bitch, but then it was a fucking, I can't say it right now. I can't say it right now. Besides that, I totally liked it, the movie. It kind of caught me off guard towards the end. So I guess 1 out of 5. It was a 3 at the moment, and then I guess towards the end we gave it a 4.5. And it was only because I didn't have no high expectations for that book, period. And it was like towards the end I was like, oh, okay, like I can see that. Without further ado, let's get into this. So basically let's start off with our female main character. Her name is Luce. I think her name is, I think it's Lucinda, but we call her Luce for short. I don't know if it's Lucinda, Luce. I know it's Luce. We call her Luce. And to be honest, she's pretty, like, I guess average height, dark hair, pale skin. She's pretty, she's pretty average. It doesn't seem like nothing is wrong with her exactly until we get into the shit later on. But, so we got our opening scene, and it's basically her. Mind you, I watched this movie twice. Only because I feel like I didn't know how to explain it after I watched the first time, so I had to watch it again to figure it out. But I guess no, I forgot something. So basically the movie opened up into this, let's describe, you hear a lady in the background who we now know later on as Miss Sophia, and we're getting to her a little bit later on, but she's basically describing the origin of this whole movie. And basically it's the whole origin story with, heaven and hell and Lucifer and God and other things like that. And, I guess around this time, this is when Lucifer decided, he wanted to go do his own thing. He wasn't right. We all know this story. But, we had the other angels go with, one side, the other angels stay on the other side. But there was also a middle, and it was this one angel who honestly did not pick either side. He decided to choose love over whatever the hell them two had going on. So because he did that, they were all stranded. Well, he was stranded on Earth, and because I guess he chose that part, the other people that couldn't make a decision, I guess in time, I'm not sure if they just didn't want to make a decision, or they just could not make a decision in time. they all, was dropped onto earth as well. And those are called the fallen. So we got heaven, hell, and then in between at the moment right now we have fallen. So our fallen angels and wherever they're called, these are what we're more focused on today. And quite honestly, I was kind of really fucking with the story. And the way Miss Sophia explained it, she was getting real in the details, and I was fucking with it. So, after explaining that, I guess the next scene, I guess, is our technical opening scene. And we have our female character, Luz, and she's in the car just watching, I guess, just really watching everything that's passing by in the car. She's really quiet. She's not talking. I'm not sure. Oh, well, no, I think we do know who's in the car. I don't know if she got a daddy. I know her mama was in the car. But the car ended up pulling up into this big old boarding house that we come to find out called Sword. Hold on, I got to double check. It's called Swords and Cross Academy. Did I say that right? Let me go see. Oh, hold the fuck on. Why would you do that, honey? Like, we was getting real into... Oh. I'm not gonna lie. We might fuck with this. Hold on. So, yeah, I went to go check it out. It is the Swords and Cross Academy, and it's basically a boarding school. And, yeah, an alternative school, I guess, for rejects. Honestly, the way it was pulling up, it was giving all Dracula like. It was all gloomy and dark. So they pulled up into the academy, and then she gets out, and then you just see her mom, and I don't remember if she have a daddy. I don't know why this man is just not in my head right now. So I'm not saying she don't have a dad. I'm not saying he wasn't there. I don't remember. So yeah, I guess the mom is giving her a hug, boom, 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 boom. So she makes her way into the academy. There is where we meet. If I'm not mistaken, I think he's the principal. Quite honestly, he's kind of the authority. So I'm not, because, to be real, you really don't really see your principal until you need to see your fucking principal. But, he was just there. And honestly, he was laying down the ground rules of everything of the school. So how that is basically jail. No phone, no electronics, no, honestly, nothing that can signal something with the, like security. What is it called? Nothing that can, if the metal detector dings, she can't have it. So honestly, she's going in here with nothing. He even took the present that her mom gave to her, I guess for her little going away present. I'm not sure if it was like a birthday present or something like that, but he took that damn thing away. And he's explaining everything, explaining all the rules and other stuff like that. And it's like, this is jail. Why are you even doing this to this girl like that? But as this man is sitting here, as the principal, I'm not even sure his name, is explaining it to our person, then in comes walking like somebody. Okay, well, no, it's kind of, I guess the door was still open from when they came in or whatnot. And you see another car pull up outside, and like a police officer, he goes to the back and then grab this boy. So now you see it's like this boy coming through. But it wasn't obviously the type of movie it was giving. It wasn't regular, y'all. Think about this, I guess, 2016, writing, like Bad Boy, all that. Girl, the montage. It was a whole fucking montage. And if I can put it up here, I'm gonna put it up here. I swear. And you just see a montage. So as the boy is like getting dragged in his handcuffs and walking towards them, I guess the officer man had spoke to the principal, was like, where do you want to put him now? And he was like, this way. So now he's walking that way, and it's just a montage between him, and it was just like going on. And it's like, honestly, I thought that was her babe. But you know how, the bad boys really don't be getting it for real, depending on what type of romance it is. And this ain't the one that we normally be reading, y'all. So we just in a regular romance, and it's just, yeah. Anyway, so as the montage is going on, I guess, boom, she gets dragged out of it. The boy, I guess, get taken to the room, but the door is still open or whatnot. So he's just looking at her, and then she's just looking at him. And it's kind of weird to me. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of would have felt a little bit odd if I just found somebody looking at me like that. But hey, to each their own, and it's okay. So after the principal man got finished explaining the rules, is these three people that's walking by. I think, two females, one girl. So we come to find out that the person that the principal had asked to show Luce to the dorms, her name is Ariane. We're gonna call her Ariane because, yeah. So we're gonna call her Ariane. So Ariane ended up showing, I guess, Luce towards to the dorms, and we're not really sure how we're feeling Ariane at the moment. She's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. Eyeshadow was a little bit too deep. I was kind of a little bit skeptical of her. I thought she was gonna turn into some type of mean girl or something like that. She didn't. I was judging. I really was. I was judging the book by its cover, and I don't give a fuck. Who gonna check this? Not you. Anyways, so I guess, as they're walking to the dorms, they, I guess they're giving each other their names, boom, boom, boom. And it's like the way Luce is, she's pretty dominant in a way. I mean, not Luce. The way Ariane is she's pretty dominant in a way. And you just see Luce just there like a little lost puppy. So, I guess Ariane snatched her, it's either her schedule or she snatched some girl. She was like, oh, that's good, you're with us. And Luce was like, who's us? So I guess it's the group of kids that's on, it's either the same floor that they're sleeping on, because mind you, the dorms, like the boarding house, it has the rooms and everything inside of it. So I guess assuming she meant like as in, the people that's on their floor kind of stick together and other things like that. So, they ended up getting to the room, and Ariane explains, like, they're on the second level, I think. The second level. And Ariane ends up explaining that, the third floor is kind of for the crazies, not just the regulars. Like the other floors, yeah, they all kind of got some problems, but that third floor, y'all got some problems. It's everybody got problems. And they ended up stopping in front of Ariane door, and she was like, this is my room 217, where's yours? And this was like the third floor. So our girl crazy, y'all, as we can fucking tell. So our girl, she's just I like the anyways, so our girls is, she living ahead, and it's okay, and I love that for her, because you can't be normal in this world. So I guess Ariane was like, damn, shit, I didn't mean to say that, boom, 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 like, I apologize. But it wasn't really in no like heated kind of discussion. It was just talking, boom, said that. So Luce ended up walking up there towards her room, and I'm not sure what dorm her room is in. Let me see, hold on. Oh, okay. So, I guess when she finished walking towards her room, the scenes kind of cuts to her laying down in the bed. Quite honestly, y'all, she was fully clothed, and I don't mean like just in no regular way. Like she in this bed, no blanket, no none of that, just fully clothed, laying down. But not in no regular, y'all. It was kind of funny. All right, anyways. So, I guess as she was laying down, and like I told y'all, she's a little bit crazy. So, we're kind of figuring out a couple things, and then all of a sudden it's like the light starts switching, and it's like it's kind of everything else is being heightened at the moment, and you just see the light kind of flickering in a way, and you just hear some type of bug. Now I'm not sure what the bug is exactly. I'm gonna just call it a moth. And she ends up sitting up looking at it, and we see kind of the moth in the light, and it's a lot. I don't know, it's like a whole scene going on. And then after all that, the next thing happens, and then we cut to her in the counselor's office, or who I can assume is her counselor. But we cut to her being in the counselor's office, and he's, I guess, explaining, like, well, he's asking her, like, have you had any more hallucinations? Like, have you seen any more shadow? Boom, 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 boom. First of all, y'all, she the fuck, she see things. So so I guess like the whole reason why I guess she's on the third floor at the moment is because she see hallucinations, and her hallucinations is she call them the shadows. And I guess the way it's kind of portrayed in the movie, it is kind of necessarily, it is shadows, but then it's kind of like shadows and then whispering at the same time. It's kind of like going on. But he asked her, like, I guess as a counselor is supposed to do, I don't know, I never had one, I was homeschooled. So he asked, it was like, have you seen any more like hallucinations, boom, boom, boom? And she was like, no. And as he's talking to her, he's grabbing he put these pills out in front of her that's in the cup, and then he grabs a cup and then fill it up with water, and he's talking with her, and he's not forcing her to take the pills or anything like that. It was like he's just throwing it out there for her to have an option to take it or whatnot. And she was like, she's fine, she's not gonna take it. And he's like, the judge said all you have to do is take it, and you'll be, because it keeps you stable, and you'll be fine. Like, you'll have a normal life. You can get out of here. And she was like, she doesn't like the way it make her feel, and, she's not crazy. That's just, she's good, right? And it's like, period, sis. If you don't think you crazy, you're not fucking crazy. And that's all right. If you don't want to take the pills, don't take the pills. But I don't know. I don't think I would. Well, at the same time, it's not like she had anything at home waiting for her. And we're going to get back to that part on why. But at first I was like, because I don't know. It's like you really want to be, you don't want to be locked down in no boarding school for real, do you? Like, just take the pills and go home. Like, you could be high for a couple of weeks. You're going to make it. Or that's what, yeah, anyways. Fast forward to her conversation with her counselor. I think we're just going to see him one more time after that. And besides that, he's just kind of poofed, gone, and out the way. So now, I guess coming down the stairs, this is kind of like a different time period or whatnot. We see Ariane, and then with her two friends, which is Gabby and Roland. Roland is a like a black boy, dreads, boom, 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 and Gabby is kind of like the pretty girl, blonde hair, that. We get the whole dynamic. And at the moment, we only see three of them. And, that's their little thing. And Roland is kind of really excited about the fact that Luce is there. And it was like, this is going to be fun. This is going to be a fun game. And then I think it was Ariana one that she was like, this is not, I guess, funny. Like, I don't understand what you're laughing at this. And he's like, I bet you like, well, these are not his exact words. Yeah, I'm just going based on, I'm throwing this shit in my own words. But basically, he was like, I bet you $20 that Lucy's just going to go back and just going to go up in flames like always and die. Cool. And it's like, die? Where's she going? Why she die? What the fuck did she do? Right? So now we're, I guess, going through all of this and it's like, okay, cool. We making bets of people dying and we really don't know people. And then now we're cutting back to Lucy, girl. It's kind of a lot of cuts back and forth, a lot of back and forth. So now we're cutting to Lucy going into the library so she can get her, I guess, books that she need for, I guess, the rest of her classes. And then as she's walking in the library, she meets tall, beautiful lady, gorgeous, like her down, blonde hair, real cute. And it's Miss Sophia. And it's like, honestly, her voice from the beginning to where we see her, I think it matched. I was like, that's a bad bitch right there. She seems like when we're introduced to her, she kind of seems like she already know who Lucy is. She's pretty excited to meet her is how we, like, that's how we're seeing it. So it's like, you're really like, Miss Sophia, like, that's our girl, period. And she was like, I don't know exactly what she said, but, she had her pre-calculus book, English lit, English lit, what other books? History, religion, and then philosophy. Yeah, philosophy. Ooh, why can't I say the word? Philosophy. Ooh, wow. Bitch, do you see me struggling trying to say that word? I did not know I cannot say that. And it's like, I know I can picture it in my, besides that fucking point. She get all her books for school, but Miss Sophia, as she was going through the line, she realized that she's missing one book. So I'm not even sure why Miss Sophia just couldn't go grab the book for herself. But, she told Luce, she was like, oh, you're missing one book. It's in this special section. Do you mind going to go get it? Go get her books or whatnot. And as she's like, I guess, scanning through the library and, she's trying to find that one specific book, she kind of sees but inside, I don't know. I don't really know how to explain it to y'all. It's like the bookshelf, but then the books is not necessarily all the way to the top, so it's kind of a little gap to see into the other room, but like behind it and stuff. And she sees somebody slumped out in the chair. The way it's kind of like, I guess, portrayed, it's all kind of, the music, you hear the music in the background, and it's not a montage yet, but it's kind of like, well, no, it's an upcoming montage, and you could tell it's gonna happen. And then, I guess he sleep in the chair, and he was kind of like mid-drawing before he fell asleep, and then his, it's like charcoal marker or whatnot, kind of fell on the floor. Cool. So, and I don't know why Luce did that. She was, she walks over there to him. Mind you, he's sleeping in the chair, and she just walks up to him and just stares. Like, nothing more, nothing less. She just walks up to him and stares. And I'm not sure if she ended up waking him up or he kind of just wakes up on his own and boom, she's just there. But, she walk up to him and then he sleep. He'll end up looking and then he kind of a little bit surprised. Like, honestly, I would be surprised too. I'm just minding my business and boom. Person. Anyways, so, she ended up trying to speak and stuff like that. I'm trying to see. So she was speaking or trying to speak or was finna speak. I don't know, girl. And, he just jump up, look at her. Mind you, y'all, I'm telling y'all, this movie is dramatic as fuck. So he jump up, look at her, and then walks away. But, like he in a rush, y'all. He gone. But it's like, she tried to say something. He stopped. Oh, yeah, she had picked up his, whatever thing that he dropped. He was like, hey, you dropped this. And then, y'all, he stopped, turned around, looked at her, and looked at her for a minute, y'all. We're like, stop, turn around, and and then walked off. What? Where the fuck you going? So now after that little whatever situation happens, next thing you know it is, I guess, Lucy's walking back to her, I don't know, it's either she's walking back to her dorm or she's walking somewhere. And you know, like the way she's coming out the room to come into the hallway, you just see these like three guys in the background fighting, but it's not like they're clear, it's like kind of blurred out, but you just see them fighting. And then we're just zoomed in on her walking, right? So as she's walking, you know what I'm saying, all of a sudden the noise stopped and they disappear. And she turned around real fast as fuck because it was just noise a second ago. Where did it all go? And it's like, bitch, I'm with you. Where the fuck did they go? They was all just fighting and boom, you turn around, they gone. Like disappeared. Cool. So, you know, she, I guess, shake that off, continue walking. Next thing you know it, she turned around again. And I don't know if it's either she felt some, but she turned around again. Y'all, it's this girl sitting, like, mind you, the hallway long as fuck. So now it's this girl just sitting here looking at her. And I don't know why she did that, because that shit would have scared the fuck out of me, because she turned back around and continued walking. So as she continued walking, next thing you know it, and it was, mind you, it wasn't fast. So it wasn't like the girl had time to, I guess, take off running and boom, boom, boom. So as she's walking, the girl behind her and push her. How is you cool? Exactly. Like, yeah, she pushed her. So, we're going to describe her. You know, she's kind of goth. We're going to call her Goth Girl. Well, she has a name. I'm going to tell you that in a second. But, it's just giving real gothy. Pink and black hair, you know, deep dark eyeliner, dark clothes. It's kind of like going on. We come to find out that her name is Molly. And, we just don't fuck with Molly. Molly is our enemy, and we just don't like her ugly ass. So, you know, that's that going on. And, you know, the way she's talking to her is like, you know, she real life bullying this bitch and trying to like really show who Big Dog is. And I know she ended up getting to say some shit. And the way it's going, like, you know, calling her scary, boom, 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 other things like that. So when she get the, you know what I'm saying, doing what the fuck she was trying to do, our girl loose, you know, she turned around, she had little balls on her. She pushed her back. Cause it's like, who the fuck is you pushing? Cause you ain't pushing me. And she did exactly that. And I like that for her. So, you know, she pushed our girl out the way. And it was like, they was finna get to the little scruff on the run. But the principal came in. Why you ruining shit? And you know, the way he came in, he was like, you been here for what, an hour or so, and you already getting into something. And you know, she was finna be like, you know, she started. And he was like, don't say that, because I already know she started. And you know, I guess she can't get into any type of fights or anything like that, because then she'll end up going to jail. I think it was jail. It's one of those two. I don't know. The court ordered her to be there. So if she would get, like, if she were to get in any type of trouble, she would be right, sent away. Cool. So I guess, you know, because it wasn't really necessarily her fault, but he said I had to give her a punishment. He ended up giving her yard duty, and then he decided to take Molly away. And the way this bitch was, after that, I guess altercation with this bitch, excuse my language, with this lady that we do not like at the moment, she makes her way to the bathroom. And you know, I guess she's finished doing what she was doing. She was washing her hands, and then out come this other girl that just came out the stall of a bathroom, and we come to find out that her name is Pen. Now she has this long name that if I can find out, I'll put it up there, but if not, babe, that's tough shit. So we're introduced to this girl, and she's kind of quirky, you know, yap a lot, ramble, but she's real smart. You can tell she's really smart, and she kind of knows a lot about Lucy. Who the fuck? Lucinda. I don't know who Lucy is, y'all. I just keep saying Lucy, but she knows a lot about Lucy, and you know, it's kind of like after she said that, but you know, she don't mean to say it. It's just that's just how she is, and she was like, "That was stalker much, huh?" And then Lucy was like, "Yeah, that kind of was." So you know, I guess like, she was trying to get, you know, she was trying to make her not uncomfortable again. You know, hopefully they can get another time to meet again. You know, she was finna walk out, but then Lucy, I guess, gave her a chance. She was like, "Do you mind showing me back to the dorms? Because I'm kind of a little bit lost." So, you know, she ended up taking her to the dorms. And, you know, it's kind of like a cute little talking thing. And, you know, hey, we got us a friend, y'all. We not lonely. So, after that, we met our, I guess, friend. I don't know why I almost called her Penelope. Who the fuck are these people that I am naming? So I guess after that, we end up meeting Pen. And then we cut to, I guess, some time after that. It's either that same day or the next day after that. But we cut to Luce doing her yard work that she got in trouble for. So she's picking up trash and, you know, minding her business. And we kind of hear a little bit of whisper. The wind is kind of, mind you, excuse me, mind you, it's gloomy outside. The wind is kind of going. It's not going on, and she hears whispers like from above her, and then we kind of see. Oh, I didn't get to tell y'all his name yet. So the boy that was sitting in the chair that was asleep, his name is Daniel, y'all. He is our main male character. Well, one of our main male characters. The second one would be the person that's in the beginning, with the weird montage, and the bad boy. His name is Cam, but we can get to all the names and stuff later. So I guess Daniel and his posse, which would be Gabby, Ariane, Roland, and who am I missing? Gabby, Ariane, Roland. Oh, it might just be them three plus Daniel. And, they're walking somewhere. And then now we're back to Lucy. And, she's looking up. And, her hands is in her eyes trying to see what's going on. And it's kind of like a weird slow motion kind of thing going on, whispering. And it's this big old statue that's on top of the boarding school or whatnot. And then as the whispering keeps continuing to happen, it's like the statue slowly breaks off, and then it just breaks off fully and then start falling towards Luce's way. And then before it hit her, we got Daniel coming to save the day. It's like, yes, sis, go save her with your weird ass. And I was really rooting for him until he got up and walked away. He didn't even say nothing, y'all. He just got up and then walked away. She couldn't even say thank you or none of that. And by this time, Penn had, rushed over there to come help her, girl, because it's like, anyways, I'm so tired of this just looking and walking away. I'm confused, bitch. I'm confused too. It's like, are we sure this is the main character? But the way she's looking at him is like, she know him, y'all. She know him. She know this man, y'all. But it's like they never met before. But she know this man. And the way they just ride, it's just like they connected, girl. It's like they connected, y'all. We just don't know nothing about that. They connected, bitch. Yes. So anyways, not long after that, she's on her way to her class, and I guess she was a little bit late. And then we see Cam was outside waiting for her with like these 2 coffees and some food. And I guess he asked her, it's either what she was doing, I don't know. Oh, asked her if like, do she want to eat and stuff like that. She was like, thanks, but no thanks, because I'm kind of running late for class right now. And he was like, better late than never, right? And Cam was like the bad boy type, dark hair, long hair though, dark and long hair, black clothes, cute. I'm not saying he muscular, y'all. This is like a regular romance book. This is not like that give me some. This is not like The Ritual. This is nothing like that, y'all. It's just some regular teenage shit. That's about it, right? So I guess eventually she agrees, and her and him is just, I guess, sitting down somewhere, and just drinking coffee, eating. They're just chopping it up. Now I'm not gonna lie, she kind of had the most chemistry with this man. I was kind of fucking with the simmer, you know what I'm saying? I was kind of fucking with the plot with him. Like, it's like, we like him, and we do. He's not my type per se, but we like him. That's her man, and I don't care about it. So, they're talking, chopping it up, and I guess, they kind of ask questions. Mind you, I'm sorry when I tell you stories like these, because I can't remember exactly verbatim, like word for word, exactly what these people say. But, it's kind of a good conversation going on. He's giving his bad boy energy. And then it's like they started flirting midway through, and it's like, they started flirting midway through. And then, like, after she said something, he was like, I know what I like, boom, boom, boom. And then it's like, her and him was just looking at each other, like, mind you, he real close. So, like, it's the way, okay, they're sitting next to each other, and next to her is, like, this snack thing that both of them was eating. So he kind of like, in order for him to grab it, he kind of got to go next to her and grab that motherfucker. So it was like, when he had said that, he was like grabbing for it, but like they was real close face to face, and it was like, don't want to kiss him type shit, right? And you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like that cute little thing, and then boom, so I'm really feeling it. So he ended up inviting her to this party later on at night, and it's like, okay, yeah, sure, I might as well, right? So after all that had happened, I'm just sitting here kicking my fucking feet, because it's like, yes, sis, you been here for what, 3 days? And she found her man. Anyways, so she ended up finding, well, yeah, she gets invited. Now it's like we're in one of our, damn, what is it called? anyways, we're in a different class now. Not I guess particularly learning. We're doing a different activity now. So they kind of like, I guess they got pools, horse riding, fencing, and other things like that. Right now we're in like a fencing class. She's never done nothing like this before, and it's kind of like, she's all geared up and everybody else is in the class, and it's her turn to go, and she has to go against Molly. We don't like this bitch. I ain't gonna lie, Molly beat her ass. Not literally beat her ass, y'all. Just Molly did her shit, cool. Did her bullying thing, cool. Knocked her off the ground. But now she gotta fight. Now she gotta fence with Daniel. And the way that's going, it's still quiet. It's like he's not. I don't even think he said words yet. I'm not even sure anyway. So he ended up talking. Well, not talking. He ended up squaring up. She ended up squaring up. Y'all, it's not, they fencing. You don't square up. It's just, I'm trying to explain it as much as I can, but this is how I don't know. So, they're going back and forth, and, she's never done this before, but it's like, as they continue to fight, it's like she's knowing what the fuck she's doing. And then as they continue to fight, it's kind of like she's having these flashbacks of her doing this alongside somebody else before. So now we kind of just we just see them fighting, and it's getting more intense, and you just see the flashbacks coming back more and more. And then now it's like, did she know this man? Right? So now she got this infatuation, like, who the fuck, like, I know you, and I know you, right? But it's like she can't put her finger on it because she's never done nothing like this. So where's these thoughts coming from? Like, where's these flashbacks and all this is coming from, right? And it's like, I can't blame you, because where the fuck is this coming from? So all that had happened, and cool, it's real cute, real simple, real neat. I guess after that, her and Penn goes to the locker room, I guess, to change out of their fencing clothes. She was like, I thought you never did this before. She was like, I haven't. And they was speaking, and then it's kind of like this window. It's kind of like, let's say like the locker room was kind of in a basement in a way, and then you just see a window up top, and we just see Daniel and him talking to somebody else shirtless and stuff, and we just see Luce looking at him, and Penn was like, oh yeah, you got that bad. And it's like, I think she's got that bad. So, but she was like, it's not that, but it's maybe that. Like, it might be that, but it's like, I can't help to shake this feeling that I feel like I know this person. Like, we haven't met, but I feel like I really know this person. And, he's saying that we haven't met before, but he was like, I feel like I have. It's kind of just weird. And then I guess Penn kind of turned around and was like, yeah, it is. They are weird. And Luce was like, what do you mean? And then, so now we back to Penn. She was like, do you promise not to tell anybody what I'm about to say right now? So, basically she volunteers at the office. I guess it was probably most likely for fun, but the person that runs the office, he kind of sucks at computers. So since she's kind of like a computer whiz, he asks her for a lot of help and stuff like that. So she has access to everybody else's files, and she reads them. And with Molly, Roland, Cam, Daniel, Gabby, and Jack, who is Jack? And what? Hold on. Molly, Cam, Gabby, Roland, Daniel, Ariane. I don't know who Jack is, y'all. I'm just coming up with different fucking names. She finds that she cannot find nothing on their background. Like, their whole folder is just empty, right? And now it's kind of, that's going on, now it's kind of like a weird thing lingering and all this mysterious shit going on. Mind you, it's nighttime now. They're getting dressed, and then boom, fast forward, now we're going to the party that we were invited to. So now that, I guess, her and Penn is on the way to the party, and it's real lit. You can tell it's lit. And we just see everything's going on, and everybody else is kind of going their separate ways. And also, I forgot to say, it kind of looks like Gabby and Daniel was a thing in a way. I'm not sure if they are, but that's just what is portrayed in the movie at the moment. It never kind of specified on if it was or not, but it's kind of portrayed that her and him is a thing. So we see them two over there. We see Cam, like, Cam was looking at her. It's like Cam on a mission, y'all. Cam know who the fuck he want. He gonna get it. Period. So we just see everything going on, and I guess Luce went to go grab her and Penn some drinks, and then it's this person that walked up on not Luce, her and Penn some drinks, and it's this person that walked up on Penn, and he's this boy that I'm pretty sure Penn been looking at recently. He's kind of like a little squirt from Delaware. He's cute. Right, his name is Todd, and them two start chopping it up, and it's kind of like this cute scene going on, and Luce end up coming back, and but it's kind of third wheel, kind of like. So, you know, she ended up walking off and going her own way. So I know she ended up walking off, but I'm not sure if she's spoken to any of them yet. I can't remember. She probably spoke to Cam, but I can't really remember. All I do remember is, I guess while she was minding her business, she was by the fire or whatnot. Next thing you know, a person come behind her. Bitch, is Molly. Molly is back. So Molly is back, and you know she's back with her bullying antics, and you know she kind of like pick up this log with fire going around it. You know she's playing with it in front of Lucy's face, and you know she's taunting her and was like, "So do you ever think about him after you did what you did?" Boom, boom, boom. And it's like, sis, what did you do, girl? Like after you, I don't know if yeah, I think it did bring up the fact that she did kill. So it's like, have you thought about him? And she kind of described the person that she ended up killing, boom, boom, boom. And it's like, it's freaking loose out for real. And it's like, what the fuck is going on? Like, how the fuck do you notice? And then Cam ended up coming in the way and he stops it. And he kind of do this weird voodoo thing going on. I don't know what's going on, y'all. Like, I'm just confused too, bitch. I'm just like, hold on, wait, what is this thing that he's doing to her? So then Luce shoots off. So Luce ended up going her own way. She's going somewhere, bitch. So she ended up making it into like she's going in the woods. She's making this. Oh no. Oh yeah, I think that had happened, and I think Luce ended up Luce ended up, I guess, running away. And I swear, I think after Cam told Luce to stop, next thing you know it's like, I think Daniel and Cam ended up talking about leave her alone, and boom, 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 and Cam was like, you're not gonna help her and stuff and shit like that, right? So as we see them two, I guess, talking, next thing you know, we just see Molly in the background put her hood on, take out running. Girl, can you leave this girl alone? So now I'm pretty sure Luce is just taunting this girl in this fucking woods. But as we can tell right now, as we can tell right now, Molly is not really human at the moment, or just never been human, and you know she's just playing fucking games right now. So clearly got her shit set out with fucking Luce at the moment. We just don't fuck with her. So we know Luce is scared of, it seems like, fire. She definitely has this weird thing with moths and, you know, shadows and other things like that. So now it's kind of like we're piecing things together, and, you know, we're piecing shit together. Yeah, it's either I did it in the wrong, I don't know, but I'm just gonna keep talking. But, you know, we have a flashback of the person, well, we have like a mini, I don't think it's the full one, but we see what had happened, I guess, how she ended up there and whatnot. Not all the way, but it's just scanned past to a house being burnt down in the background. She's outside, you know, she's crying, and the person would walk up, it was like, where is such and such? She was like, I'm sorry. So boom, that's done. And she ended up on her knees, and then it cuts to the next scene. And now we're back in the room with the counselor. This is the last time we see him. I ain't gonna lie. So, after all this is going on, you know, he basically do the same questions, like, are you still, like, seeing hallucinations? Are you doing good? Yada, yada. And, you know, she kind of do the same thing, and, you know, I guess it kind of ends from there. And like, he still is like encouraging her to take the pills so she can go home. And now after that, you know, she left that. She ended up going to the pool house to clear her head. And I'm not gonna lie, y'all, it was weird too in the pool. So the pool is indoors. Let's get that out the way. So the pool is indoors, and then, you know, the pool is pretty big. And then you just kind of see fog at the top, but like, apparently it's not a problem. Like, apparently it's not weird that the pool was looking like that. I'm gonna try to find a picture for that as well. But apparently it's not weird that's what it looked like. So she's swimming, and, you know, minding her business, doing what she was doing. And then, y'all, Daniel there. But he's not just like on the outskirts. No, Daniel in the water. He was swimming too, but it's like, I guess when she went back up, he's just there staring again. Cause I think about this time they had a couple conversations. I didn't even know at this point. But, you know, her thing is like, I know you, like, and you're lying to me, and I don't understand what you're lying to me. Like, I know you. And, you know, I guess she was like, no, well, this man right here is a gaslighter. He was like, you don't know me, boom, boom, boom. Like, he's been trying to get her off his ass, but it's like he been trying to act like she been crazy this whole time, but he been doing it like in the most not normal way possible. Like, the way they stare at each other, and, you know, of course, I don't know, y'all. He been gaslighting the hell out of ass, and it was blowing the fuck out of me, and I don't even know why she wanted him. So, cool. Now, them two is talking, and, you know, he was like, I know I've been addicted to you, and I'm going to tell you the truth. And he was like, it's this girl. And she was like, Gabby? He was like, what, Gabby? He was like, no, not Gabby. It's this other girl that I'm in love with, and boom, 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 and I don't want to hurt. Y'all. Yeah. So that's going on. And then, it's kind of this thing. She was like, so what, you're not, you got problems and you're not good for me and other things like that. And he was like, yeah, something like that. And then it was shit going on. I don't know. It's like a weird kind of aura. And then he swims away. He was like, he's not doing this. But he just swims away. He just swims away. I'm sorry. Did you hear that? He swims away. Why did you even come? Why did you even bother her? Like, and it looks like I hate this nigga. I don't hate him, y'all. It's just like he was doing the absolute most in this fucking movie. Like gaslighting her ass bad as hell. So cool. She ended up, I guess, yeah, I think it's probably the same day or whatnot. So she's going upstairs. I'm not sure if she's going somewhere. And then not Molly. Penn is trying to talk to her, but she was like, she really don't want to talk to her. Boom, boom. And Penn is trying to get to figure out what's going on. She was like, somebody told such and such this information about me, and like how else could she know? But mind you, as we went back earlier, Molly, not Polly, bitch, who is these people? Penn has access to everybody else's files, and the way Penn talks is like you can tell that's not her or whatnot, right? So she ended up confiding in her and telling her what happened because, we see Luce is just real distraught right now. So come to find out, I guess it was this boy. I think his name was Trent, if I'm not mistaken. It's the one she supposedly killed. I guess I don't know how long ago it was, but they went to the same school together. And I guess those years, it was like she was invisible. But then like one day he just started paying attention to her. And then I'm not sure if they went somewhere, but she ended up back in the house with him, and them two were finna do what teenagers do, and all of a sudden, like, now her shadow start acting up, bitch. So like it was like they were kissing and other things like that. Next thing you know, we just see a moth, and she's looking at the moth, and then all of a sudden, like, the shadow start spewing from the ceiling, and she start freaking out like, hey, we gotta go, boom, boom, boom. And then Trent, he's like confused as fuck, and then all of a sudden, like, the house start getting set on fire, and it's like, what the fuck is going on? Boom, boom, boom. And like, in between the house getting set on fire, her ended up outside. She don't know what happened after that, like, well, in between that. So all she knows is she's outside, but Trent is not. And it's like, okay, fuck, Trent is in the house. So that's how we get to that scene with the lady walking up. It's like, where's Trent? Boom, boom, boom. And she was like, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. So this whole time, she's just felt like she killed this man, and it's all right. Oh, okay. So I kind of forgot. I think I kind of forgot to put a scene in, but I know it was in one of these scenes where they was in Miss Sophia class, and they were all going through the story about the like the falling or whatnot, and it kind of gets a little bit more into it of the fact that he chose love, and everybody else can't return back to where they wanted to return until he find his love or some shit like that. And we come to find out that Lucy, that bitch is all right, y'all. Today her name is Lucy or Luce. I don't care at this point. That Luce isn't baptized, and it was like when she said that in the class, everybody kind of looked at her and was shocked. Which was, and when I mean everybody, like, of course it's like different people in the room, but it's kind of really Miss Sophia's looking shocked. Daniel, Ariane, Roland, Gabby, Molly, like they're all kind of look shocked. Kim, other things like that. So they was in their religion class, I guess, another time after that. And we just hear Miss Sophia, she's, I guess, saying these words that's in Latin, and it was like, can anybody, I guess, translate that? And then we just hear the whispers in Luce's ears, and she ended up saying it out loud. So it's like Miss Sophia's kind of excited that we have a Latin expert here, boom, boom, boom. But Luce is kind of like she's never like read that before. I love that for her. So I guess fast forward, class is over, and then her, Penn, and Todd, they end up going somewhere, but she told them she'll catch up to him because she had to go get her sweater that she left in the room. So as she's going back in the room, y'all, because she left her sweater, and then we just hear upstairs whispering with Miss Sophia and Daniel, and then we just hear in the background, we just hear Miss Sophia talking about, you need to protect her, boom, boom, boom. I think it was Cam that they did the statue like that, and she's not baptized, so she need like protection and other shit like that. Cool. So they end up, I guess, realizing she was there, and then she was like, oh, I'm sorry, I just kind of left my sweater. And she took her sweater, and then it seemed like she took this picture, bitch, that he, I guess, Daniel was drawing, I don't know, but she ended up having it in her hand. So after she grabbed her jacket, she ended up going towards this garden outside. And mind y'all, it's still dark, gloomy. It's kind of a lot of stuff going on. So I guess after she made her way to the garden, we see Daniel following after her, because I guess Miss Sophia was like, you need to go after her or something. I don't know, bitch. Yeah, so he ended up in the garden. And you know, them two was talking and other things like that. But it kind of got on the, oh well, of course she was kind of going back that I know you and other things like that. Boom, boom, boom. So he kind of get on, cause you know, like I told you, I can't tell you things word for word, but you know, he was like, I'm gonna tell you the truth and other things like that. And then he was saying he was writing this book and other stuff like that, and it's about, I guess, these two people that was really in love, and you know, they had this curse on them, and every time that, you know, they were at their happiest, the girl ends up dying. Sis, she ends up dying. But it's not like she ends up dying, like she ends up dying. Hold on, I'm trying to explain it. Yeah, so it's every 17 years this girl and boy meet. And you know, when they fall in love and then when they're the most happiest, she ends up dying. And it's like a repeating cycle on and on and on. So we come to find out that, you know, I guess the boy, he's just gonna continue to live. He doesn't age, he doesn't whether he's just that same person. But the girl, she always ends up dying, getting reincarnated to come again, boom, boom, boom. And he was like, well, no, she was like, I don't know. She pulled out a picture, and basically what the picture was, mind you, like I told you, he'd be drawn. Basically what the picture was is, it was like a drawing of her, and like another side next to it was kind of like somewhere in Paris. And the way she was talking, she was like, why? Oh, he kind of started lying. Like I'm telling y'all, he be gaslighting bad as fuck. It was like, oh, I admit it, you got me. I've been using you as like the main character or whatnot because you're beautiful and stuff like that, and boom, boom, boom. And she was like, well, yeah, that's all cool and dandy, but the thing is, like, how can I tell you everything that's in this picture right now? Like, I've been there before. So here we go again, back with his gaslighting. And at this point, I'm like, girl, just tell this bitch the truth. At this point, we know. Hell, just tell this girl. She know. At this point, it's just like, you just playing at this point. Like, girl, stop it. After that little scene or whatnot, then we kind of cut to later on that night, and it's either later on that night or one of those nights, and she get a knock on her, Lucy get a knock on her door, and the way her door is, it just seems like they honestly can't go outside, but they don't have a peephole. They kind of have this thing they can open up, but it's kind of gated in a way, but she can still speak. And we just see Cam with a cupcake in his hand and a candle, and you know, I guess he knows it's her birthday and other stuff like that, and you know, he was like, blow out the candle. And she blew out the candle, and she was like, he was like, what did you wish for? And she was like, well, it doesn't come true if I tell you. He was like, it's okay, I know what you wish for anyway. And she was like, what? And he was like, yeah, I'm telling you. And he was like, yeah. And he was like, the truth, you want answers, boom, boom, boom. And you know, she's kind of looking all skeptical in a way, but you know, yeah, boom. So he was like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. He was like, meet me at the arch at 8 and I'll give you all the answers you need. He was like, and oh, Luce, make sure you wear something pretty. So, she kind of shut the thing to open the door, but it's like by the time she opened the door, mind you, it didn't take her that fucking long to open the door. He's gone. But when she looked down, we just see this big old bag, and basically he kind of, you know, the present that the principal took earlier, he had brought her present back, and he also bought her a dress, and it's like a real cute black dress. You know, she ended up getting dressed, and she ended up meeting him where he told her to meet her. And you know, so they're talking. It's kind of real cool, y'all. That's what I'm saying. We is Team Cam. I'm not gonna lie, like Team Cam. Fuck, I don't care. So they ended up going into like this garage place or whatnot, and it's a dirt bike. And he was like, "We finna go somewhere." And she ended up driving him. Yeah, it was kind of, I don't know. And the way they were driving, you know, they were going to where they were going. And it's kind of like this montage thing. But then it kind of cuts. It's not like, I don't know. It's kind of like just shimmers to where they were going. And it's kind of like this club that they're at the moment. But it's kind of like the devil club. I don't know what the hell was going on, y'all. It was like giving more Lucifer than heaven at this point. And, you know, we just kind of seeing bits and pieces. And, you know, it's her and Cam, and they're talking and other things like that. Mine just kind of still flirting. And, you know, she was like, why are you so closed off? Why don't you let me know anything? But so he ended up giving her a kiss on the cheek. Well, I'm lying. He ended up kissing her, like giving her a little peck. cute, and she was and he was like, just, it's your birthday, boom, boom, boom. So them two end up full blown making out. Y'all was cute as fuck. Like, they was real life getting real into it, kissing, boom, boom, boom. And then all of a sudden we see Daniel, and now Daniel, he pulled her back and punched Cam. So now them two going back and forth. Them two was going back and forth, and it's like, girl, now they're fighting in this club. You know, Lucy's like, stop it, boom, boom. So then after they did the little fight, I think it was Gabby and Ariane. They were there stopping the fight as well. And then now we're going back towards like her getting back later on that night, and Luce ended up telling Penn what was going on. You know, Penn was like, girl, like, why, first of all, why didn't you even tell me it was your birthday? But you know what? It's okay, because this tea for days. Tea for days. So, she ended up, I guess, that was going on. So she's still, like, I guess with the I feel like I know them. So Penn was like, I got an idea, but first we got to go get somebody. So they end up going towards Todd's room, and all three of them ended up making it to the library. So Todd has been working on his face recognition thing, and you know, they ended up getting a picture of Daniel, and you know, they was basically surfing, it seemed like, the internet for it. And y'all, why the fuck did a picture of Daniel, like, well, it wasn't even just one, it was kind of like multiple pictures of, like, basically damn near the same face. I was like, oh my god, they that look like him. And then we kind of come across this one picture where it's him and her, Luce, and it's like, that looks awfully the fuck like too similar, right? So Todd was like, you want me to print the picture? And she was like, yeah. So Penn went to go get the picture, and it seemed like the printing place, it was a little bit further from where they were. So her and Todd was still there, you know, well, her and Luce was still there while while Penn was going to go grab the picture. And all of a sudden, like, behind her, she kind of starting to hear like the noise of like a moth. Traumatizing again. We're back to this, y'all. So now at this point, this is going on. Now I guess Lewis ended up walking away. You know, she's hearing the whispers and the moth and other things like that. Then all of a sudden, now the shadows is here, and then boom, the whole place getting set on fire. So now it's kind of like, well, it's not like the fire start off slow. It's honestly a big boom. So now the fire is spreading, and you know, as big as it is right now, it's kind of like a lot of smoke is going, like, it's everywhere at this moment. Now, you know, Todd is trying to go find Penn, because that's his boo thing. Go find his boo thing. And at this point, Luce, she's kind of getting trapped in the building right now. She didn't end up making out. She ended up passed out on the floor because it was too much smoke that she was inhaling. We don't know anything about Penn and Todd at the moment. And then all of a sudden, so the fact that she passed out, and kind of like the fire is just engulfing the whole area, and it was just like going on. So as of right now, we're just like, girl, she's dead. She's not making it. And then, excuse me. And then after that, next thing you know it, we just see somebody grabbing her, well, picking her up, and then, you know, getting her out of the place. But it wasn't kind of like, you know, he was just getting her out of the place. It was kind of like these people are levitating, like, but she's still kind of like not half, well, she's half dead at the moment. You know, so she's not burnt up, y'all. It was just too much smoke. But, you know, that's going on, and, you know, it's kind of like a lie. You know, I don't know. We just feel air on us, but she can't necessarily see. She passed back out, and she ended they ended up taking her to, I guess it's either their hospital or whatnot, but she ended up in the hospital or whatnot, and she's in the room and recovering. She's kind of passed out at the moment. We kind of hear, I think the mom ended up, mom and probably dad. We don't know if she have a dad. Yeah, I can't remember. After that, we kind of get, I guess we're a lot in the movie. We're kind of like a little bit towards the end right now. So now she's in the hospital, and all this is going on. It's like one of these nights she's pretending to be sleeping, and we hear Gabby and Ariane in the background talking about like, I could have helped her and other things like that. Like, I'm damn, it's like, I'm sorry I wasn't there, boom, boom, boom. I don't know. So the way them two are talking is like, you know, they could have did something, or they kind of know what the fuck was happening, right? So now, you know, we kind of cut to, it seems like Cam and Daniel talking, and what they're not talking, you know, of course, it's like a heated discussion or whatnot, but, you know, they're talking regular at this point. So them two is kind of like going back and forth, and you know, Cam was real set on, like, he could protect her, like, boom, boom, boom. And, you know, Daniel was still set on, like, no, boom, I don't know. Yeah, just a lot going on. So we cut to a funeral. Because, like, mind you, I told you we don't know what happened to Penn and Todd. And as we cut to the funeral, we just see the whole class out there. And then we see Miss Sophia from talking about the person. And then it kind of pans into the picture, the obituary picture and whatnot. And then it's Todd. Y'all, Todd passed away. He passed away trying to go save his woman. And then we kind of cut, like not cut, but like we kind of pan over to Pen in the chair crying, and it's kind of like a lot going on. It's like so fucking sad, y'all. Anyways, Todd's dead. He's gone. Goner. Anyways, so I think after that, Pam was in her room this whole time, and it was like she was waiting for Luce to wake up, and then Luce ended up waking up. It's kind of like this whole girl moment thing going on. Them two was just like hugging each other, and Luce was like, Todd, question mark. And Pam started crying, so it's kind of like this whole little sad moment, them two going along. They ended up going to sleep. Luce, she wakes up. And I guess when she wake up, she look out the window and she kind of see, I think it was Dan. Yeah, well, at first I thought it was Cam, because Cam always the one that's sitting on buildings looking at her and shit. But now we pan to Daniel, I guess, on the other building. So, Luce put her clothes on, leave Pan in the bed, sleep. She make her way to the place. But mind you, she also got the picture that, they ended up printing out or whatnot. So now she ended up, bitch, now we need this. So now she ended up over there with Daniel, because like she know, like, no, this is fuck no, I know this, like at this point, yeah. So now she's confronting Daniel, and she was like, you telling me I'm crazy and stuff like that, but it's like, no, I'm pretty sure I know. And it's like them two going back and forth, and she was like, and you know how I'm gonna prove it like this. Mind you, she's looking all sad, pale, and just anorexic, and just look like she's dying. But besides that point, so Daniel, he's still with his gaslighting thing. Y'all, I wish I could, like, go watch it for yourself and you see how, like, he's a gaslighter, like, to this fucking girl. And he sucked at it, and he was so aggressive with the gaslighting, and that was the problem. So she cause mind you, is like at the real top of the building, so she got on the ledge, and cause she was finna prove her point. Y'all, she turned around, look at him, and said something, and then she just leaned backwards and then fall. So our friend crazy, y'all. She real crazy, as she, I guess, did that. So now she's falling. And it seemed like she's accepting her death because ain't nothing happening. And then all of a sudden, next thing you know, we kind of see this like real bright light, and then we just see Daniel, and he got her. And now them two are flying. And it's kind of like this, but we kind of don't see them flying at the moment. But we just see like this big old globe orb kind of thing. I don't know. But it makes its way back up to the whatchamacallit thing. And fast forward after that, we found out that Daniel is a part of the fallen, and he kind of explains to her that every 17 years they meet, boom boom, he falls in love, but it's like every time they I guess do that one kiss, she dies, and she dies in some way, I don't know. So this is going on, sad story. It's kind of like them two is having their little moment, they were finna kiss, and it's like, damn, you just kind of found out that every other time that y'all kiss and you died, and you're willing to kiss him again? I don't know. Boom. So Cam jumps in the way, because remember, y'all, he real keen on like the fact that he can save her, and he's trying to like tell her that don't do it, like just come with me, I can like help you, save you, boom boom boom, and don't kiss him because you will die, and other things like that. Y'all, girl, mind you, we can get to the end. So this is kind of like this weird thing going on, and it's between Daniel and Cam at the moment, and it's like either kiss Daniel and when you're with Daniel, or it's either go with Cam and he'll keep you. I don't know, y'all. It's a lot going on. So this is happening, and it's like she's looking at Cam, and she's like, I know what I want. Mind you, the way she's looking at him, I don't know, I thought she was gonna go to him, y'all, but she was like, I know what I want, boom boom boom. She looked at Daniel and then kissed Daniel. I was like, what the fuck? So she ended up kissing Daniel, y'all, and then all that had happened, and then boom, like Cam, he did his, I don't know, of course, no, he did all that. It was kind of crazy. Anyways, so after he did that, next thing you know it, I can't remember what happened. Oh yeah, I don't know. So boom, fast forward after that, we kind of cut to, it seemed like Pen, and she ended up waking up and finding out that Luce is not there, and then she was walking out, but then she kind of see these shadows down below, like down the stairs or whatnot, before it came in, of these two people talking, and they're kind of traitors, and as before the scene cut, it showed a person, but we don't get to see the person. We see Pen see the person. It's kind of like she's shocked at the moment. So boom, now Daniel and Cam start fighting. And it's not even like they're fighting, y'all. Angel Wings is now, and Daniel Wings is blue. Cam Wings is orange, and like them two are fighting. So I guess Daniel, the only reason Daniel did not want Cam with her, because I guess Cam used to, follow Lucifer and other things like that. But he was like, I'm not with him no more. But boom, I love her. I can treat her right, and I can keep her safe. Other things like that, mind you. So now Of course, we're in like this rush because she kissed Daniel and she could die any minute at this point. And also, what I was gonna say, but also her being baptized could have been like a good advantage type shit, but she wasn't baptized, so now she's So when all this is happening, Daniel end up taking it's either Daniel end up no Miss Sophia end up coming up. Miss Sophia end up making her way to whatchamacallit and then taking loose, and then they're going out their own way so Daniel and Cam can fight. So then we just see kind of like this fighting montage of Daniel and Cam fighting. I'm not gonna lie, Daniel was kind of whooping Cam ass at the moment. It was like, sis, get up, fight for your lady. So yeah, he was kind of getting his ass whooped for a couple of minutes, and it was kind of like a back and forth thing afterwards and a lot of stuff going on. And then we kind of see Miss Sophia take Luce down to this I don't know where they're going somewhere, y'all. And then Miss Sophia is talking and other things like that, and Luce is in front of her, and then they're both walking, and all of a sudden like we just see Penn come out of nowhere, and she was like, hold on, wait, don't go with her, Miss. And then all of a sudden Miss Sophia take out something and it slashed Penn throat. Bitch, that's what, hold on, this is what started catching me. What do you, like, hold on, bitch, what do you mean Miss Sophia? Like, y'all, she was fine. She done took out whatever she done took out and then slashed Penn throat. So now she's sitting here like she can't even say nothing that she was finna fucking say. Well, clearly we find out who the traitor was to begin with, and it was Miss Sophia, obviously, if you did not get that fucking point. And whatchamacallit, Luce, she's real shocked. She was like, hold on, wait, why did you do this? Boom, boom, boom. And then it's not like Miss Sophia was evil, but her point of the whole matter was, Daniel, everybody would have been back in heaven if Daniel just would have left you alone. Like, he didn't need you, boom, 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 you're holding him back and other things like that. And that was her whole reasoning and everything going on. And next thing you know it, I guess Luce started screaming. So boom, Cam and Daniel start fighting, and then Daniel make his way over there with Luce, and you just hear Cam go, and it's like, why couldn't you go either? Anyways, so y'all, this is going on, and I'm sitting here like, oh my fucking god, this girl just real life just slit Penn throat. Like, that was that was our girl. And then first of all, I didn't even know Miss Sophia was finna sit there and turn up on us like that. My job, I don't know nothing about this movie, y'all. This movie had me sitting here like really shocked at the end. I was really hurt. Like, girl, I know you did not just betray me like that. Normally any other time, y'all can understand a betrayal, but I wasn't seeing it. I never seen no spoiler or anything or no like falling before, y'all. I was just sitting here real life stuck. Like, I was shocked when I seen this shit, and it's like she did it smooth as fuck. Like, slit that girl throat, girl. I was hurt. So Daniel make his way over there and other things like that, and boom, boom, and y'all. So after all that had happened, we need to get Luce somewhere safe at this point because she's in danger and other stuff like that. And then Daniel was like, it's okay, like, you can come with me. I know a couple people that I could take you where you can be safe and we'll be fine and other things like that. So now she's, I guess, putting this like, it's kind of like this weird thing going on. It was like, I didn't know what was going on now, and I feel like this is where I belong and everything. The girl, it's kind of like this whole thing going on. I don't know. So he picks her up, and then her and him shoot off in the sky, and it's kind of like this montage with like the sunrise coming up, and then it's kind of like this thing going on. They're flying away and other stuff like that. I'm just real in it, y'all. I'm just real in it, and I'm just trying to figure like where the fuck is we going? Like, Penn over here down. Oh, before she had left, she didn't want to leave Penn, and Gabby and Ariana ended up walking up, and they were saving her, and Daniel was like, I promise they're gonna bring her with us and other stuff like that, y'all. So I guess Penn finna be okay. I don't know. We don't know, bitch. It's the way she slit her throat. It was like, this bitch she gone. So now this is happening. They're flying away and other stuff like that. I'm just real into the movie now because at this point, like, Miss Sophia just betrayed us. Penn damn near dying. Daniel and Cam fighting. Apparently she's finna die, and then to be continued. Y'all, I ain't never, like, don't get me wrong, because I'm interested in movies real bad, but it's like, when you really just don't expect that shit to happen in the movie, because like the way it was playing out, I did not expect that. And when it said to be continued, y'all, I don't know if I had my feelings hurt that fucking bad in so long with a movie, but that hurt my fucking feelings. When I tell you I seen that, and I was, cause like, of course I'm finna be sad. First of all, that they made the movie in 2016. I know it ain't no another movie out. I was hurt because I was really in that shit. So, I guess that is the end of, that was the end of Fall in 2016. Thank you for watching me talk, and rambling going on about this. My thoughts about this movie, it was kind of, like I said, it was kind of cool in the beginning, but it picked up in the end. I was just really here for it, and I kind of liked it, the whole concept and everything about that. And I think I heard they do have like either a new series or a new movie coming out soon, and mind you, it is based off of books, so hopefully we can get some new updates about that soon. And as of right now, I am gonna end my video. If you liked my video, please like, subscribe, and comment, and hit the notification button. Quite honestly, if you did like this storytelling, let me know in the comments. Tell me what was your favorite part. And I guess until next time, bye. So you can't see these other niggas, they won't call you again. That's enough.